your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Well, hello there. My name is Pete Johnson. This is Your Music Live. For the next 2+ hours, I'll be playing your best independent music. And we do it each and every week right here on the channel, thanks to these fine folks here. Yes, DistroKid. I love them so much, I wear them on my chest. They can help you get your music out there too. Apple Music, to YouTube Music, to Deezer, to Tidal, to Amazon, to all the places that matter out there in this world wide web we call the internet. So if you want to check out DistroKid and save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan, check out the link up there or down in the description. Now, we've got far too much music on the show today for me to be rabbiting on more than that. So let's dive in with our very first track. This comes to us from an artist called Splinter. Now, if that doesn't mean anything to you, if you've been around the channel for a while, you'll be aware of the artist called Jay. Well, Jay has rebranded to Splinter, and they're just as awesome, if you ask me. So let's kick things off in style with this one from Splinter. It is called Giver and the Thief. Your Music Live is on the air.
Purple roses and jasmine air flowing down a subrocade, it's not fair. Missing a life full of vibrant smiles, bitter flowers wither away. Words all stolen, the body lies still. Angel and a devil on the windowsill. Buried 6 feet deep, does it take my soul? Smile, laugh, a step in your path. Is this what you think of me? Ears open wide, a thorn in your side. Is this all that I can be? Hide all of the people, the fall of the steeple we saw when it started to lean. Soul of a cold saint and the whispers been waiting so long that it became a scream. I'm done with missing you. Seems like that's all that I could do. Running inside the tomb I made. All of the love and hate, both things are more than I could take. Rose from the dirt where I'd been laid. Eyes clouded like I'm dead. Lift up the stone from off my head. You can't contain me in this grave. Buried 6 feet deep with the seed that's been sown of the giver and the thief. I've been playing my role. Buried 6 feet deep with the seed that you've sown of the tares and the wheat. Reapers say they've grown.
I mean, and it just keeps going like that. It is Jay and now Splinter has this knack of just creating tunes that are just like have so much dynamics in them. Like, yes, you can rock hard, but just having the quiet whisper parts and the really big and then just drops in. Yeah, how good is that? That is Splinter. And about that one, they say, "Hi, Pete. Hope you're having a fantastic stream today." Well, you kicked us off, mate. So we are already. I've done a bit of rebranding and changed my band name from Jay to Splinter, along with the official release of this track. Also wanted to thank you and your community, that's you, for your support of the demo version of this track. It really encouraged me to polish it up and officially release it. Anyways, I hope you'll enjoy this lyric video for Giver and the Thief. Yeah, so Jay is someone who shares music on slaps.com, which is DistroKid's great free sharing platform. They've been part of this community for a good couple of years now, and they're a great example of someone who shares music at like the demo stage and then gets feedback and then polishes it up and then releases absolute bangers just like that one. So very good. I know, what a journey. An absolute journey on that one. So very good thing. And dynamics are everything. I know it's fun to just smash people in the face for 4.5 minutes, but sometimes you need to bring it back and then boost it back up, and it really works well. Welcome aboard. I hope you are doing well. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the show here today, and share. Remember, Sharon is Karen and Sharon is indeed Karen, so please feel free. Many of you fine folks have found this show and this channel through other people, and that's the way. It's word of mouse. See what I did there? Click, click, word of mouse. Next up, we've got an artist that we're playing for the first time here on the show, and that is Pseudonym. I love it. The artist name is Pseudonym. Very cool. It's called Two Gone. They say kind of dark pop vibes. Think something like Cross's Chino's side project. Well, I just know that this is a really cool tune, and I think you're going to enjoy this one. This is Pseudonym and Two Gone on Your Music Live.
Don't bring these up. Don't say a word, no, no. I'll write these for myself, so you could pretend you never heard. I throw nothing at the wall, only motion with my arm. So nothing ever sticks. All this lack of action is causing myself harm. Yeah. But I'm caught. I feel stuck. Yeah, I was dealt a bad hand, or I've run out of luck. I spread myself too thin. I embrace it. I wanna laugh that I may never begin. My brain don't work, and I can never commit. I try to purify, but I always return to shit. I know I'm one step away, but I feel too far gone, too far gone. I feel too far gone. I feel too far gone. I am a little lonely.
I agree, Fiona. Very chilled, perfect for when you get home late after a great night out. Yeah, absolutely those chilled vibes that you'd want to listen to after a big one. Very cool stuff. Yeah, great production on that one. And if you're new around here and you're like, dude, you're the worst DJ ever, you fade these songs down halfway through. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe around here. We play you 1 to 2 minutes of a bunch of amazing artists. But here's the cool thing. They're all linked in the description. So your job after this is to go and find all the artists that you really Doug, and then go follow them, subscribe to them, listen to them, love them, enjoy them, contact them, just do whatever you want to them within reason. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I know. Every week I just play music, and I don't know how, but good music just keeps oozing out of the very pores of this community. The skin pores, not the kind of pause. Very cool stuff. So there you go. We've smashed you in the face with Splinter, and then we've pulled it back a bit with Pseudonym. Time for some more face smashing with Stone Dog. They say album 2 is here, and this is the title and closing track from it. I love the dark riff of this, but struggled to get the vocal performance I wanted. In the end, I stopped letting perfect be the enemy of good, and this is the result. Can we get a hallelujah amen for stopping letting perfect be the enemy of good? I say it's the enemy of good. It's the enemy of done as well. You don't want that. You want to get stuff done. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? This is Stone Dog, and this is Breakaway here on Your Music Live.
Hide away from your memories, tinker with the pain, close your mind to reality and never feel again. Don't believe in miracles, the gods are playing games. You can try to carry on and wish it all away. And I knew your time is gonna win. And I knew your mind will break away. Down on the valley floor, there's a special place where the good times go to grow and the bad vibes go to waste. You can go there any day, you can leave this all behind. When you find out the misery is just a state of mind. And I know you'll find it in the end. And I know.
Yeah, how good is that, right? Yeah, Stone Dog there with Breakaway, and very good move. I approve of going do not let perfection. Perfection is a myth, because you know what? There is no perfect, and your perfect is someone else's not perfect anyway. So don't even stress. Don't bother with perfection. Never a good thing. So that wouldn't be in our ear holes if Stone Dog had just sat there and gone, oh, it's just not quite right. That one note where I didn't. No, just go with it. Especially rock and roll, people. Rock and roll was designed to be imperfect. In fact, listen to your favorite artists. Listen to Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden and Stone Temple Pilots. I mean, not Soundgarden, because Chris Cornell kind of was perfect, but Stone Temple Pilots and all of my favorite bands. they were never perfect. In fact, some of their best songs were those Bob Ross style happy little accidents, weren't they? Very good stuff. Let's us continue here. We've got a few more songs to play. We've got a cool stuff happening here. So each week we do some things. We do the Play My Fire beat. We'll do 2 of them today. That's where you get a chance to have one of your songs played here on the show. Even if you're not on the playlist, we're going to hear from our wonderful friends at DistroKid. And we've got a featured artist for you today that I think you're going to really enjoy. Let us play this next one. This is an artist that came onto the scene here, came onto the community a couple of weeks ago and has very quickly become a bit of a fan favourite and someone who is ingrained themselves in a very positive way in this community. It's Nickelback. I love the name. It still makes me chuckle. Ghost was written as an emulation of an old Beatles song writing technique that stitched together incomplete song parts to make a whole. Then I added lyrics and stayed on a theme. The song is a tongue-in-cheek send-up of growing older and feeling young about it. See, I like that. Let's all grow older, but feel young about it at the same time. I approve. This is Nickelback. This is
Thought I'd left my haunted avenue behind, dispelled all the specters of my youth, banished the shadows that wormed into my mind, abandoned the whisper's call. There's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost in my future, shadow in every picture. There's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost in my mirror, image that's never clear. I got pills that keep me level. I got pills that keep me thin. I got pills that help me chill and watch Netflix and help me focus in. Am I really here? Is this my mind clear? Have I nothing left to fear? Where is that ghost?
Not here.
Not here.
There's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost.
What an absolute bop. I didn't put that at the end of the show. I put it up front here for the main reason that if, like me, you get hooks stuck in your head, you'll be walking around for the rest of the day like I was yesterday going, there's a ghost, there's a ghost, there's a ghost. And can you please confirm that, help me focus in? It's got to be a Simpsons reference, right, to the episode where Bart goes on focus in, which is like a Ritalin type. Anyway, even if it wasn't, it's very cool. That was Nickelback and Ghost here on your Music Live. Once again, thank you for being here. I hope you are having a good old time. Don't forget, we're brought to you by our friends at DistroKid. Tell you a little bit about them after this song from Masked Pony. Could you people just stop it with the awesome artist names? I love it. Masked Pony, for goodness sake. So they say this was recorded on GarageBand iOS in the space of a few hours. It's a quite lo-fi, and I think the vocals need some work as I'm not a singer. Your YouTube channel has been immensely helpful in teaching me how to create music on my iPhone, so thanks. No, thank you, because I couldn't do what I do if it wasn't for you. It's not about me, it's about you. YouTube, Your Music Live. There you go. Let's give this one a spin over on the cloud of sound. This is Masked Pony. Fly away on Your Music Live.
Have I messed it up? Did I take too much? I was looking over my shoulder. 'cause my heart's getting colder. Can I look you in the eye? I can barely survive. Just have another drink and begin to overthink. Things don't seem to change. I always stagnate. I'm getting left behind on a trip in my mind. One day we'll fly away. One day we'll fly away. One day we'll fly away. One day we'll fly away.
How do you get your whole song on Your Music Live? You make it 2 minutes. Very cool stuff there from Masked Pony, Fly Away. And yeah, I approve. That's really cool. Yeah, a little melancholy kind of jam, a little chill, a little laid back. And I think the vocals fit perfectly, mate. I think, yeah, you say, I'm not a vocalist. I think people say that too loosely. I'm not a vocalist. It's like everyone's a vocalist. We're just different types. And I think your vocals suit that song absolutely perfectly. So yeah, keep doing your thing, doing what you're doing. Speaking of things that are absolutely perfect, hey, there's no such thing as perfection, but the closest that I've found when it comes to music distribution are our friends at DistroKid, baby. Yeah, they are our major sponsors. They help keep the lights on around here, and I've been using DistroKid for so long now, ever since I released my first EP. All the way back here, it was called Recoil. It was in 2017. That's 7 years, people. That's a long time in the digital realm. And a few years later, I was creating some more music, and DistroKid were kind enough to sponsor a video. And then I said, hey, I got an idea. I'm going to do this show called Your Music Live, and I would love DistroKid to come on board because it's a perfect fit, right? You are an independent creator. You want to share your music with the world. Guess what? DistroKid is the way to do it. They've got plans to suit every budget, so you can start at the musician plan for just $22.99 a year. I'm on this one, the Musician Plus. That gives me 2 artists. It lets me pre-set a date, so if you want to have a big release, a big launch of a song, you can do that. And there's even an ultimate plan that has 5 or even more artists that you can add to that. So super affordable. Seriously, what are you paying for Netflix right now? What are you paying for Disney Plus? I bet it's not $22.99 a year. I bet it's not $1.92 a month. So what's more important? Getting your music out there to the ear holes of all the awesome people out there in the world, or watching Simpsons? I mean, okay, no, that's a tough one. But seriously, it's going to cost you so much less than doing that. Yet I see folks that are like, no, I'm not going to release my music. And then you look at their 7 other subscription services. Now, get your music out there to the world. Use DistroKid. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. And we thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of Your Music Live. Yes, Thomas is all over it there. 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Using the link right there or down in the description. More music time. This is Billy Kelson. I think another first timer. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Billy. They say this song was written and recorded by me, playing all the instruments. It is the first single of a new EP titled Bandstand and Tinnies. Love it. Please follow on and play on Spotify, they say, or, any streaming service that you would choose to play it on. This is Serenade. This is Billy Kelson. This is Your Music Live, and we're going to play it for you right now.
1, 2, 3.
She's been counting down the hours now, kinda hoping she'd be played. If at first it's worse, you know we will soon rehearse, and then together we both could serenade. Well, if you feel you're travelling in circles, babe, take a look around and see, well, that your strings belong to me. And when we share these moments, we might as well be homeless, 'cause, well, there's no place for you and me.
Even snuck a little bit of guitar solo in there for you guitar fans, because yeah, great tone on the solo, really nicely played. Yeah, little George Harrison-y, little Herman's Hermits I saw there, definitely captured that kind of 60s Britpop kind of vibe in that one. Really good stuff there. Hello Wild Rose CC, hope you are well. Yeah, really good stuff there. And yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's you'd say Beatles, but yeah, it is really more the George Harrison end of the Beatles spectrum, that kind of more jangly, upbeat, up vibe stuff as opposed to the Paul and John stuff. Really cool stuff. I dig it. Hello Tremor Bear, thanks for sneaking on in here. Hope you are doing well. Having fun? Hit thumb. I'll play this one from Kev the Guitar, and then I'm going to give you a chance to win a play on the show. Yeah, that's what we do around here. So that's our Play My Fire Beat code word coming up right after this one. This is Kev the Guitar. He says, hi Pete and the YML crew. Here's my latest project, back to my roots of guitar instrumentals. However, this time is my own composition, created and recorded in GarageBand. Hope you enjoy. I like some guitar and I like Kev. So it's a match made in paradise. This is Soaring High. I almost said Scoring High. That's a bit different. Soaring High, Kev the Guitar. Your music live. How good is that? Kev the Guitar. And how good is GarageBand, just quietly? I know, hot take, Pete likes GarageBand. But seriously, like the fact that we can do this, like do you ever just kind of pinch yourself and go, hang on, I can have like a whole backing band. And the fact that like Nibbleback says, yeah, maybe you could add some cello. I'm hearing that too, just some, like some long pad notes underneath. But yeah, how good is it that we have this at our fingertips? Like, go back to 80s and 90s, you, if you're old enough to do so, and just think about it and think you could have all of this right there. Like, for those of us using, the early band in a box and cakewalks and music trackers, where you could use like tiny little 8-bit samples, and now what can you do? All of this business. Ridiculous. Very good stuff. Exactly. The band is never late. The drummer's never high. The bass player's never drunk. It's just the best. Speaking of the best, if you would like to play your best music, you can participate in this next segment. This is called Play My Fire Beat. I'm just firing up the old giveaway tool. So that's what we use here to give away a Play My Fire Beat. I'm using a different combination of browsers here today. We're getting all experimental. So I'm just having to load this up over here in Chrome. So bear with me a moment. So I'm playing the music in Firefox. Yeah, for the nerds amongst you, playing the music in Firefox today so that we can try and avoid that clunking that we get when because the Chrome audio engine doesn't like playing something there and then playing my audio as well. It kind of so I'm trying to avoid that. Exactly, the capabilities are just ridiculous. So your code word, in honor of Kev the Guitar and guitar fans everywhere, is #guitar. So if you would like to have your song played in just a moment, in just a wee jiffy, put #guitar in the chat right now and you will go into the draw. We will do a random drawing in just a jiffy. Be like Michael, aka Zealand. Be like Chris Lane Sr., who is trying to continue his run of losing. I'll beat you to it, Chris. Chris has lost this competition, like 6 weeks in a row or something, Chris? So a #guitar in the chat if you would like to join in the fun, the quote-unquote fun. All right, where have I put that? See, I've got too many windows now. I'm a simple man, and I've got too many windows for this simple man. There we go. All right, we're good. So while we wait on that one, let us grab another tune. This one comes to us from, let's see this, Et for Home. See, sometimes I don't quite get the thing. Sometimes people have artist names that I'm not quite there with, and I apologize in advance for not getting it right. But this is really cool. This is called Strings to My ... and it's classical, symphony, trap, instrumental. That's a good combination right there. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. Very cool. Like it's pushing the boundaries of something. I'm with you, CC. It's very cool. And the artist name though, if you can help me out with that, so ET4HONEHOME. So I'm sure I'm missing something, and I'm sure it's cool. It's a bit like someone who's just joined us here, Phoenix. My kids do this to me all the time. It makes me feel really old when they're just like they'll spell things and they'll use like 2 or 3 letters and it's an entire word, or they'll say something and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm so so old. But very cool stuff there. And in fact, that's cool music to do our spin, because we are going to do our giveaway now. Let's throw the giveaway tool over here in our window. We have 15 entries. You've got about 5 seconds if you'd like to put hashtag guitar in the chat. So we'll count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit the button. Oh, this is good music. This is wheel spinning music right here. Who's got it? Is this Lane Senior? Is he going to end this drought? No, he's not. It's our friends at Nippleback. They are the winners of the Play My Fire beat. Now, Nippleback, you did ask in the chat here, can you play your friend's band? Now, if you are 110% sure that they would approve and that there's not going to be a copyright strike if I play it, because I do have to be really careful with that. I usually get authority from the person. That's why you have to fill in the form. And if you play someone that's part of the community, it's cool. But if you vouch, if you swear on your life, then feel free to play someone else's track. But yeah, does need to be something that is not going to hit the copyright engine here on YouTube and has their basic approval to do so. Know what I mean? Yeah, we're just trying to keep it clean around here, because the last thing we want to do is bring the stream to a crashing halt halfway through. But most independent artists are smart. They don't put things like Content ID. They don't do content claims and copyright claims, because otherwise people don't listen to your music and they don't play them on shows like this. Cool. Excellent. Nice one. So, yeah, so go ahead and let us know. So all you need to do is in plain text, if you win the Play My Fire beat, has to be in plain text here in the chat, put the artist name, the name of the song, and the platform, and I go and dig it up and find it for you, because we don't allow links here. You know why? Because otherwise the spammers. That's why that's called Play My Fire beat, because we used to get people that came in here and they'd be, oh, what's that? You're right in the middle of a show that already has a playlist and you're playing people's songs in order. Play mine now. Play my fire beat. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. No, you're not. And I'm not going to play your song now. And then they would just drop their link 15 times and poor Thomas would have to be like, ugh. So yeah, that's why we don't do links. There you go. What's up, party people? Hello, Mars Capone. We'll be hearing a little Mars Capone later in the show. Should we try and find it now? It's Mivule Black Sugar on YouTube. Let's search it. Let's see what the YouTube search engine's like. This should be, and this is a good example, folks, of why you wanna. This is why you want to have a name. It's pronounced Mivule. Oh, Mivule. Thank you. See, phonetic spelling, that helps me out too. Mivule, someday you'll have to explain your name. Yeah, so Mivule, and it's a good reason why you need to have something that's completely unique, because otherwise people can't find you. I can't find you, but look, I searched this and it's right there. Look, they're a DistroKid artist too, so you know they're cool. Let's give this one a spin. This is Black Sugar by Mivule on Your Music Live.
Black sugar, yeah. Why the want some sugar and tea? Them want it hot and spiced up too. The boys them want some sugar and tea. Them want it hot and spiced up too. I say sugar in the morning time, yeah. Sugar in the evening too, yeah. I say sugar in the city. Why? Oh, I say sugar in the countryside, yeah. Black sugar, black sugar.
that has the coolest percussion that I've heard in a really long time. Just like the drums and it's so good. Like obviously the vocals are the highlight. Really cool, great guitar, but really tight percussion. Just an absolute treat. Very cool stuff indeed. There you go, Mivule. They're getting a subscribe from me, and they are going to go down. We just need to copy that little link there. See, this is what the Play My Fire beat does. It introduces us to really cool artists just like that one. So let me find where we're up to. There we are. We're going to put a little fire emoji, and then if you want to go and check out that artist, Mivule, they're there. There you go, saved in. By the way, if you're watching and if you came early and you don't have in the description, you don't have the full playlist, I'll give you like 5 seconds now. Just hit your refresh button, reload the page, reload the video. There you go, you got it now. So all the tracks are down in the description. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks for sharing them with us. And if you've got a song you would like to share on a future show, here's the cool thing. We're almost caught up. We used to have a 2, 3, sometimes 4-week delay because we had so many people submitting songs. To be honest, I've started playing more songs. I tried to keep the show to 2 hours, and then I realized that there was too much good music. It was just exploding. It was going over the edge, and I just went, well, we'll just go with it. Well, it's usually about 2.5 hours now. But I do need to keep going, so it's not 3.5 hours. Let's play this next song, shall we? This one comes to us from Mafese, Mafese, and they say, well, I created the song while being bored on an afternoon here in my bedroom, and it's about what's the emotion I've been while I'm on summer vacation, an angsty feeling trapped in my room with nothing to do. Well, I mean, you got the internet. I mean, I get it because I remember those days, big summer vacation, summer holidays where you got nothing to do. But don't you have the internet? Don't you have everything to do? Like, that's what I say. Again, this is what I say to my children. I'm sounding old now, aren't I? They're like, Dad, I'm bored. I'm like, you've got the whole world at your fingertips. You can do it. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now. Let's play this one. This is Blue Heart, Mafese on Your Music Live. Weird and wonderful is right. Yeah, I love it. I love it when someone's just creating something and you're like, yeah, this is out there. This is different. This is cool. Very cool. A little bit of lo-fi action for you there. G'day Guzzo of Oz, by the way. Hello to you. Hello Perpetual Platypus here from before. Jade Star. We're getting some more Australians around here. I know it's Monday morning. It's quite tricky for our Australian friends to hang out with us because it is Monday morning. But guess what? It is gonna get this right. It's the King's birthday long weekend. This is how weird we are in Australia. We used to celebrate the Queen's birthday. Now it's the King's birthday, and we get a day off on a Monday, a public holiday. We're big on our public holidays here in Australia. So it's a public holiday here down in Oz, down under, and we celebrate it because of the head of the monarchy in a completely different country. Yeah, we're wacky. What can I say? So yeah, here's to you, King Charles, I guess. I hope you get many more jewel encrusted thrones and giant scepters so that you can sit there and say, I'm really concerned about the cost of living for our people. And down from the soapbox. The Astronaut Heroes are up next. This song is from our new concept album, Divinorum Daydream. There you go. Hope you enjoy. I plan to enjoy. I enjoy most things in life, especially when it comes to music, and especially when it comes to this one. This is Salvia, The Astronaut Heroes, Your Music Live.
They'll never share what is all in your head. You're not going crazy. It's only what you're feeling. Well, it's not the substance. I feel it's all a message. You're taking things way too far. Not knowing when to stop, knowing when to go again. You're going round a bend.
Very chill. Yeah, as Thomas Christ says, it's like it's 2022 again. Yeah, we haven't heard from the Astronaut Heroes in a hot minute, but it's very cool to hear them back again. And that is some laid back, chilled vibes there from the Astronaut Heroes. Thank you for sharing that one. Super cool. I'm going to move a little quicker through the next few because we're running behind. What a surprise. I know. Who would have thunk it? Johns is running late. This is super, super cool and inspiring. This is an artist who reached out to me by the name of Kevin James French. And Kevin says, I'm severely disabled. 2 years ago, I discovered GarageBand and Pete. Now I compose with Headpointer, Logic Pro for iPad, and use DistroKid and YouTube. It is super, super cool. And yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's hard enough to make music, right? Imagine trying to use a head pointer. So creating music like that, man. Yeah, absolute kudos to you, Kevin. And we're going to play this tune for you. This is called Undiscovered Country. Kevin James French here on Your Music Live. man. People just are amazing. Humans for the win. Like, yeah, it's almost impossible to put into words how like motivational that is, and how much that makes you feel grateful for everything. Because Kevin, you are awesome, my friend, and that is so goddamn cool. So I just want to read this because this is what Kevin puts underneath his video here. He says, I just started making music in April 2021. Although I have very bad speech problem, I found by accident that sampling my voice and editing the sample makes interesting rhythmic sounds, and some tracks have my vocal. I have cerebral palsy. I appear severely disabled with a bad speech problem. I'm a contemporary dancer, life model, performance artist, and just gained a master's in performance training, focusing on disability, nudity, and beyond. I am completely in charge of my mental faculties. I live a very independent life for someone disabled. I'm out every day on my own, shopping and meeting people. Although I'm confident, I'm an understanding, caring, and compassionate person. I do have a young outlook on life, listen to BBC One, and have flown alone to Australia, India, and Africa. I always have a thirst for knowledge. Like, ridiculous, isn't it? How good is that? So, and yeah, doing amazing things there on YouTube. So go and follow Kevin and his journey there. He's got nearly 50,000 subscribers as well. Puts out some great videos, and yeah, getting into music. So how good is that? All right. Awesome stuff from Kevin. Let's continue on. What have we got? We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got lots of songs. Got to get moving here, Johns. What did I just say about going faster? And then I stop for a big pause, but I think it was a worthwhile one. This is Matt Howells. Matt says that this is an instrumental track that I've been working on for a while, somewhat inspired by Eric Johnson and Jeff Beck, recorded using a Tascam 8-track, respect, which is very fun toy to have. Excellent stuff. This is Matt Howells. We'll jump over here to theslaps.com. Should we sign in? I'll sign in here with my DistroKid account. Because if you are a DistroKid user, you too can sign in with DistroKid, or you can absolutely use it for free. There's a couple of ways to do that. Let's listen to this one, though. This is Matt Howells, and this is Old Ways here on Your Music Live. So cool. Yeah, Latin jazz blues has got it all. Really cool stuff there from Matt Howells. And this is the sort of stuff you're treated to. If you jump over to DistroKid, this is what you get over there. And again, DistroKid free to use. If you're a DistroKid member already, you can go ahead and use your DistroKid account to log in, or you can just go in there and sign up for free. And it's like a little sub. If you like what we do here at Create, Record, Release, that's my sort of other brand name, at Your Music Live, then yeah, you'll love it over here. In fact, we even have our own group over there. We have a create, record, release group. So there's a whole bunch of different groups. There's a whole bunch of different genres that you can explore. So yeah, you can enjoy if you're into your alt rock, if you're into your jazz and blues, if you're into metal. There's a quite cool metal and punk scene even there. You can see I'm in the punk group there. So it's a great place to go and discover new and awesome music. So yeah, some slick riffs like that. Go and check out. Go check out slaps.com for free. Another artist who blows me away every time I hear their music is Fiona Amaka. She's got a new one. It's called Wingman. Wingman is a love song for the special person in your life who looks out for you and always has your back. Yeah, get each other's backs, folks. Look out for one another. It's a rough world out there. Inspirational with folks like Kevin and all of you folks producing your music in any way you can. But yeah, look out for others. Be kind. Like I say at the end of every show, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep creating. They're the most important things in life. This is Wingman featuring David Taro. This is Fiona Amaka here on Your Music Live.
You are my
stuff there. Fiona Amaka here on Your Music Live and Wingman. Very cool there. See, I thought I'd subscribe to Fiona. This is her distro kit. This is her artist page, so maybe I hadn't subscribed here. But you can do so as well. Go and subscribe to all these cool artists. Hit the thumbs up button there on their songs. And let's just throw a quick comment on here. This one soars. I think I'm funny. I'm not funny, but very cool stuff indeed there from Fiona. Yeah, you're welcome. Look, I don't normally give advice. Your vocals are so good, Fiona. I would just love to hear them a little bit more upfront and present. I reckon if you just tweak, just add a little more compression and just bring, I don't know, does those that listen to that track, would you agree? Or see, I always mix my vocals too loud, so that's my problem, and I like louder vocals. Probably as I'm getting older, my hearing's going. So I would love to hear them just a little more upfront, a little bit more compression, just to pull them out of the mix a bit. But that could be just me. Good stuff indeed. But yeah, no, absolutely wonderful stuff indeed. Let us move on. This is from Jeff Caffell. We're going to jump back over to slaps.com. Got a slaps heavy show for you here today. Jeff Caffell says, this song is inspired by the devastating loss of my only son on the 4th of the 4th, 24. R.I.P. Nicholas. Yeah, and look, again, absolutely feel for you and sorry to hear about your loss. Music's not going to fix things, but yeah, music can definitely be a bit of a soothing thing in the worst possible times. So Jeff Caffell, we feel for you, my friend. Let's give this one a spin. This is called Nicholas, Your Music Live.
But then suddenly I couldn't help but see life's a lie that I believe. So I hid away all I could find, my shattered heart and broken mind. But I will battle on, don't care what the cost. I'll hope in God, but not all.
Jeff Caffell here, and yeah, let's get some fire on there for Jeff and for Nicholas. Thank you for sharing that one. A tough thing, I'm absolutely sure of, especially to share. But thank you for doing so. Thanks to all of you for being here as well. We go on a journey, don't we? We ride the roller coaster of emotions on this show. Yeah, but that's the thing. We take it from everywhere. We've got really uplifting, vibey songs. We've got laid back, chilled songs. We've got meaningful, emotional songs. The whole kit and caboodle, including this next artist. This is one of my favourite artists. When I need to kick back and chill, I listen to Sticks for Guns, because of course I do. This was created using Korg module strings. The photos and the videos are my photographer friends. I've not released this on DistroKid under the Sticks for Guns name. I feel it doesn't fit with my other material. What's people's thoughts on this? Here you go, folks. You've been asked for an opinion. So go at it. If you've heard Sticks for Guns before, do you think this is a Sticks for Guns song? Or does Richard need to create, does he need to go to Musician Plus and create a whole new artist for this different genre of music? Let's us take a listen. It's called Forest of Dean on Your Music Live. See, I'm not sure if... I'm sorry, great song, by the way, really great piece. I'm not sure if that would be Sticks for Guns. Sticks for Guns is very kind of... very electronic. That's almost very sort of natural sounding, so it's kind of hard. But I think you could. I think what I would do if I was you is I'd wait till you collect like 4 or 5 of them and then put out the like Sticks for Guns natural EP or something. Like just make it your same Sticks for Guns, but just sort of collect them together. Or if you're going down this track, I don't know. I think people know you and they know your brand, and I think it fits in with that because it's still laid back, it's still chilled. Sure, it's not as intense as some of your stuff, but hey, it's definitely, it'll go onto the Pete Johns admin playlist. It'll go onto the playlist I need when I'm like doing my taxes or like the high-end stuff where I just need soothing. I don't even want any sort of synth sounds that are going to be grating or anything. All right, very cool stuff though. I approve. Sorry, I keep saying I approve as if it's like you're looking for approval. It's like, do you like me? You really like me? No, I dig it. And if you dig the stuff we're doing around here, don't forget all the songs we play are listed in the playlist in the description below, right here on YouTube. So you can always come back at any time, follow the artists, subscribe to them. If you dig them, can I just reiterate that? I know we're running late, but I just want to reiterate this again. I know I go up on my high horse about this a lot. But I was at a party on the weekend, which is weird for me because I don't really socialize much. But I was at a party and I was talking to my one of my nephews and saying to them, they were like, oh, because they've started YouTube. They're like, Pete, I've got 96 subscribers. I'm like, that's really great, bud. And they're like, oh, I'm nearly at 100. I'm like, that's really great, bud. He's like, I might do a giveaway. I'm like, then of course I had to go into lecture mode. I'm like, well, let me old man Johns tell you about subscribers. You don't want subscribers that are not going to watch your stuff. So if you do sub for sub and if you beg for subscribers and if you ask people to subscribe to your stuff, even if they don't really dig what you're doing yourself a disservice. By all means, subscribe to people you enjoy. By all means, encourage people to subscribe if they like what you're doing. And that's why you'll never hear me say, hey, subscribe to my stuff. And people are like, I don't like your stuff. I'm like, subscribe anyway. I just want a number. I want line go up. No. So just stop and think about that. Think about the end. Think about the actual intent of what you're doing and why. And is it nice to have a little vanity metric there that looks like a nice round number? Sure. Does it actually do anything for you? No. In fact, sometimes it does the opposite. All right. Down off the soapbox, rant over. Let's play this one from Valiant Stride, who says it was written by lead guitarist Frank about a close friend of his, recorded at A Sharp Studios in Sydney, Australia. Good stuff. We always love some Australian music here on the show. This one's called Genie. This is Valiant Stride. This is Your Music Live.
Genie, I'll help if you want me to. Don't be disheartened, you gotta believe me, there are other avenues. I know how much it hurts. Steer clear of those who treat you like dirt. You've always said the world's unfair, but you must keep on going for the goal. Kill the stork with your ghastly stare. You've begun to lose control. You don't want to drop the ball and end up surrounded by four padded walls. Where will the rain surrender? Where will the rain surrender? Where will the rain surrender? Where will it, Genie? The buried lucky cigarette holds a memory forever involved. Now you fear an unseen threat. The river shall kiss your palms. There's a reason why we're here. So stand up to the puppeteer. I imagine it's been a while since you talked about your mental state. Here's another sketch to add to the pile. All it takes, and here's a little faith. Come back to reality.
I mean, you had me at side stick. I love the subtle drums like that. Very 70s, 80s Oz rock kind of vibe. Someone said Goanna, which is an Australian band. Yeah, I'm hearing it's a little sort of Men at Work. It's a little early Ice House, Flowers. Yeah, really cool stuff there. I dig it. Hunters and Collectors kind of style. Yeah, I'm naming bands that no one's heard of, but apart from my fellow Australians, very cool stuff there indeed. And yeah, as Mars says here, a full commitment to the vocal. You're not, so go all in, like give it everything you got when you're performing like that. So just giving it everything, because don't leave anything in the tank. Not on your final mix. Very cool stuff. Indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, the piano. Piano works really well in the background there too, doesn't it? Very cool stuff. How about another first timer here on Your Music Live? This is Bryce Arnaud Guerin. And I heard this artist on slaps.com. Again, slaps.com is an amazing music discovery platform. If you're not already there, go check it out. They say the composition came out from the emergency to write about some strong situations, supported by a duet drums and bass that deliver the fast tempo of a mojo. Two crunch guitars carry out the melody. I plan to promote with playlists, influences, and web radio and radio events. The full album is released on May 24th, and it's really cool stuff. I really dig this. This is called Writer No Paper, and this is Bryce Arnaud Guerin on Your Music Live. I'm getting like a TV theme vibe to it too there, Michael. Very cool. Mario-esque. Yeah, it's got almost like a video game vibe. But yeah, really cool stuff. I love the chord change and I love the progression in that one. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Like a 70s French song. There you go. Yeah, it's almost like that. Oh, it's definitely borrowing from lots of different sort of vintage sounds, isn't it? A little bit Sega 8-bit. Yeah, really vintage organ stuff in there. I like it. So yeah, there you go. Writer No Paper. Let's give Bryce Arnaud a little subscription over there. Good stuff indeed. What do we got? We got 3 more songs in the first half here. We're not running super late, just the usual regular level of late. We'll play this next one. This is from Lancelot. And Lancelot say, what do they say? They say, this is my 3rd mix ever and mastered myself. What could I have done better? There you go. If you've got feedback on this one, they have asked for it. So let's play this one. It's Smile. This is Lancelot here on Your Music Alive.
Yeah, your smile lights up the room. Never not found in the mood. Got me stuck on what you do. When you smile, I feel new. Like I got nothing to lose. Got me stuck on me and you. Yeah, your smile lights up the room. Never not found in the mood. Got me stuck on what you do. be stuck on me and you.
I like it. I love that lead synth sound. That's really cool. Just sitting up there. Weep, 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 weep. Lancelot. If that's your third song, imagine when we're listening to your 10th and your 30th and your 50th song. That's really cool, my friend. Very well done. Nippleback says, consider bringing in the bass with the drums. Bottom feels a bit naked once they kick in. Yeah, there's an option for you. Yeah, if you're looking for feedback there. Very good though. Like, but yeah, definitely a head bobbing beat for sure. Very well done there. Very, very hooky for sure. Someone else who writes some hooky and some cool stuff and is just, I don't know, I get the feeling this next artist is just sort of growing in to their art. They're creating all sorts of really cool stuff, doing lots of good spoken word stuff now to mix in with the instrumentals, to mix in with the just weird and eclectic stuff. And of course, it's time to get your Zeds flowing. Because Zed's not dead. Zed is Michael, a.k.a. Zedland Band. He says, hi, Pete. The absence of everything meant that you could start from scratch. Ooh, imagine that. Imagine the absence of everything, starting everything from scratch. Interesting concept. This is Michael, a.k.a. Zedland. Your Music Live.
The absence of everything meant that you could start from scratch. Like Eve looking to Adam for a match. It was as funny as it could be without being a joke. Two naked bodies in a play where nobody spoke. Beginning of everything we had thought, then winced at the price of the ticket we had bought. It was written by a writer who drank more than he wrote, a whisper of sins in his dark, hairy coat. Words were used like.
Would you like to hear some more? Well, guess what? You have to go down into the description and follow Michael. You won't be disappointed. It's funny. Because I like what Michael does, I'm always getting a bit of a preview. And when I'm just sort of kicking back and listening to music, I always like, if Michael comes on, I stop it. Sorry, Michael, but I stop it because I want to hear it for the first time here on YML. I don't even sort of vet. There's a lot of artists here that I have to listen to and make sure that, you know, it's not a preaching hate kind of song, or it's, you know, at a level of quality. Michael, he just gets a free pass. Very cool stuff indeed. Yeah, big low end in that one too. Just really good. I think you found your neat. I love that spoken word over the top there. It's brilliant stuff. Last song of the first half. This comes to us from Sal Caruso and Jaded Sounds. They say song unquenchable. Too personal to explain. Folks could interpret how they wish. Logic 10, MacBook Pro. Thanks for all you do, Pete. Well, thank you, Sal. And we're going to give this one a spin to close us out here in the first half. This is What Words, Unshackled Spirit on Your Music Live.
Talked a long time ago.
What can I say that hasn't been said? before, but I'll say it again. What words to say? What can you do that hasn't been done? There's nothing new that's under the sun. What words to say? I forgot what I came here to say. Well, I just want to say thank you. Glory to the creator of the universe. I ran out of talk a long time ago. I ran out of talk a long time ago.
I mean, there's In the Pocket and then there's Sal Caruso, because that is like, you know, when you're listening to something and you're like, oh man, this is really good. I just wish it was sitting in the pocket a little bit nicer. Yeah, you don't have that problem with Sal because it's right there. And really nice job starting that, because that's the whole album there. The link you'll find in the description is the whole album, but Sal gave me the timestamped link that dropped it in there with some really cool lead solo parts. So I'm like, yeah, that's the way to do it. If you want me to play your solo, just start with the solo, for goodness sake, and you'll be golden. Good stuff there. Love what you do, Sal. Unshackled Spirit. Go and subscribe to them, follow them, enjoy them, like them, do all the things over on the YouTubes. That is our first half, folks. You having fun? If you're having fun, I would love you to do a couple of things. You can hit the thumb button below that just says fun. I'm having fun. And I know I don't love that I have to say all this stuff all the time, but it really genuinely does help. Until YouTube just changed it so that the best stuff floats to the top, I have to sit here and beg for you to hit a button. Sorry. Feel free to comment as well if you're watching on the replay. Hello. I love you, replay people. I realize it's the middle of the night in Europe and the UK, and I thank you for watching and catching up on the replay. You're awesome. So thank you for being here. And thank you to these folks, DistroKid. Get your music out there too. Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, Snapchat, Facebook and Meta products, like everywhere. It goes everywhere, and that's the good thing. Upload once, go everywhere with DistroKid. Save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Use the link up the top or down below. Let's do it. Yeah, if you hit it twice. Well, my mate Mike over at Creative Source used to have a joke, because he's a really funny guy. He's a dad joke guy like me. He said, if you like it, press the thumbs up. And if you don't like it, press the thumbs down twice. Because as you probably know, if you press it twice, it goes away. But no, hit thumbs down if you don't like it. But here's the thing. I wish the thumbs down button had a little thing that popped up that says, please leave a comment as to why you didn't like it. Because if you just don't like me, if you just say I suck, then I don't know what to work on. And I have blind spots. I'm human like all the rest of you. I've got things I need to work on, but if I don't know what they are, how can I improve? All right, let us dive into my pick. So Pete gets a pick. Pete's pick is where I get to just play whatever I'm digging, whatever's come across my desk that I'm really enjoying that particular week. And this week, what I'm enjoying this particular week is this new track by an artist that you've heard before here on the show by the name of Daniel G. Harmon. And Daniel says, I've been spending a lot of time in MIDI VST land lately with my scoring work. So this was a breath of fresh air for me. Tracked this sweet little instrumento neoclassical piece entirely with actual instruments and the gear I used. In case you're a nerd, you can look at it there. I'll leave the nerd gear up there on the screen while I play this one. So if you're a nerd, you can check it out. But here is my pick for this week. This is a beautiful little instrumental ditty. Daniel G. Harmon, Only Through a Glass Darkly, on Your Music Live. Back just in time. How cool is that? Daniel G. Harmon and Only Through a Glass Darkly. Yeah, going straight to the admin playlist, that one. And very cool. Yeah, great soundscape. Really nice bass in there. And yeah, just excellent stuff all around. Yeah, went old school making the sounds and miking amps, especially. Yeah, exactly. In this day and age, it's really easy, isn't it? It's easy to use, not... I was going to say fake stuff. And look, I use the fake stuff. I love I don't have all the gear. I don't have all the mics and amps and processors that I'd love to have. But yeah, exactly. I know I've got a couple of little amps sitting over there that I should probably break out. I've got nothing fancy, but yeah, I've got a little Marshall, not a Valve, but like it's actually a really good tone. I should use it more, but I don't, because it's so easy to just throw it in. Exactly, the fake stuff is so good these days. But there's nothing quite like when you hear that someone's just spent that time, and it's really cool. Yeah, go follow Daniel on the Bandcamp. He creates some really, really good music. He did, him and some friends got together and did a complete remake of the Counting Crows album. I can't remember the name of the album now. It's absolutely brain blanking me, but the one that you're thinking of, the one with Mr. Jones and Round Here and all that stuff on it. And it's so good. It's really, really good. All right, let us reveal our featured artist of the week. Now, this is an artist that's been around the community. They produce occasionally, and I kind of like these artists that kind of pop up, they share something, and then you don't see him or hear from him for a while. He didn't go by this name forever. I can't actually remember the previous artist name, which is a bit weird. But these days, he calls himself Southside Willie. He's probably snoozing right now because he's over in the UK and has a family and, you know, has a real life. But he masquerades as Southside Willie, and he creates some amazing sort of hip-hop, rock, sort of rap kind of tunes, and it's really, really cool. So I have chosen this one as the midpoint song, and we're going to close with something brand new from Southside Willie. This one's got a few little rude words and rude connotations in it, but you can probably handle that, but block the children's ears for the next 2 or 3 minutes if you'd like to. But this is a classic one from 8 months ago. Does that make it classic? Maybe. Called Dirty Talk. This is Southside Willie. This is our featured artist here on Your Music Alive.
Step in the booth, but the booth is a wardrobe. Your dad's sound, but your mother is a whore though. That's the truth, I got jukes with the porno. About to get burned cause I could get out for no. You wanna sign this, no one really fucks with me. Uncool, stone cold, super snub the weed. You want a real rapper talking about puff the trees. Not a grammar Nazi hung up on apostrophes. That's me though, walking by my speedos. Cover up the bullshit, our body yells pedo. Front page next day, call me serial killer. Caught red-handed, fucking up some weasels. Back in the day I was on MySpace emo. Before that, baggy jeans, so grebo. I don't drink, but I sip on some whiskey. And always take a cappuccino with a vino. Yeah. Pack a picnic, a dick cheese on birdseed. Keep it in your pants out here, spreading herpes. I murder these beats like I'm thirsty, but the truth is I'm part-time, I'm worthy. I turned up that one time with 3 verses. Still here chatting shit cause the giggle's worth it. It's hard not to get too dirty sometimes, but I think what if my son would've heard this? That boy's gonna grow up to respect his mother. Maybe rap like his dad's spitting bars in a cupboard. Low budget with the freedom to fuck it up. I made music for myself, nobody other. I'm not here to get discovered, did I stutter? Did I skip when the connection buffered? View count low and doing stupid numbers. Maybe cause I'm butters, I'm an ugly motherfucker. Straight A with the awkward aim and a hit or miss with the words I play. But I speak facts on the tracks I make. I got no shame for the lane I race. No, don't call me greybeard, you wanna keep them. Wingspan like a dragon, better make room. Never got the hair transplant, Wayne Rooney. I'm a mother loving silver fox, George Clooney. Fuck the rhyme scheme, I'm finished 16. But with a little tweak it fits so clean. I'm out of place looking lost in the scene. At the time I went diving, no clue where the clip be. You wanna battle me, shit that's pretty risky. These family, I can't think that quickly. Pinky promise hit it back when I'm 50. You bring the cap and I'll attack with the shift key.
Southside Willie. I just love it. Just embracing the Cummins studio perfectly, and yeah, rocking like a dad, which I dig. And it's really cool. You'll hear another tune from Southside Willie, another side of Southside Willie. Sorry, I'm paused stealing at Willie's shaking his ass. I dig it. Thank you for sharing that one, and a worthy. I thought it was a bit of fun. Like, I know we've had some heavy ups and downs and ebbs and flows. I just wanted something a bit silly and a bit fun for our featured artist. So I think that Southside Willie is very worthy of that one. He did the remember the Santa? He did a Christmas song a couple of years back that was really cool. For on one of the Christmas shows, and yeah, it was excellent. Cookie, up there in Queensland, probably flying around the world helping people not electrocute themselves on high voltage power lines. He says, "Hi Pete, I've covered a great Australian artist Alex Lloyd's Brand New Day. Thought it may be a good one for the show. I've upgraded to a Focusrite 18i8, GarageBand for the sound and iPhone for the video. I'm looking to buy a good instrument microphone if anyone has any recommendations." I saw folks talking about that just now. Instrument microphones. What's your recommendations for a good instrument? Cookie's usually playing his acoustic. So what would you use to mic up an acoustic? I still think the AT2020 for value, for like $100 microphone, is pretty good. But you folks let us know. A lot of people use the SM57s. I find those a little bit dark and a little bit low input gain on an acoustic. But let me know. What's your thoughts? Let's give this one a spin. This is a Brand New Day. Alex Lloyd cover here. Cookie on your
When
Music
you
Live.
feel as though you're falling, every fear you can't confide. When the night time is your dawning, it's hard to see the troubled eyes. What you wanted so, how'd you let it go? Brand new day coming round the bend, trouble's reaching for you. If you stray from the path, my friend, I will pick you up again. It's hard to wake up in the morning, it's hard to see through so much light. Every dream you had, you're calling. It makes it harder to believe what you wanted so, how'd you let it go? Brand new day is coming round the bend, trouble's reaching for you.
Cookie here with an Alex Lloyd tune. Alex Lloyd is an Australian artist, by the way, and yeah, very, very cool stuff there from Cookie. We are under the covers, by the way. If you weren't aware, we're under the covers here, so we're playing some cover tunes for you. Yeah, really clean vocals. And Cookie, I know you're a humble dude, but just so you know, been watching and listening to your music for what, a couple of years now, 18 months, a while, and yeah, your guitar playing is improving beyond measure, mate. It's not like you were bad, but your chord changes and your strumming technique, you're clearly practicing and working at it. It's getting better and better. Vocals on point as well. Quality amazing now. You got that nice Scarlett interface there, and yeah, AT2020 is what I use. Barry Glenn used an AT3035, and there's a 4030 as well that you can get. The Audio Technica stuff works as well. And yeah, look, the SM57 and 58, which are, by the way, almost identical microphones. The 58's just got the bulb on the top, so it's got the extra filter there because it's meant for vocals. Sorry, I'll never do that again. So you can use that, and that's a dynamic microphone. If you're doing strumming, that works beautifully. If you're doing more intricate fingerstyle stuff, it can be a little quiet. That's what I tend to find. So, but yeah, in a perfect world, you just like if we're in a perfect world, if you got like a couple of $100, grab yourself a large diaphragm condenser like an AT2020 or similar, and an SM57 or 58, and you kind of set up. Then you can just experiment. And the key is to not move. I think I'm over the AT condensers too muddy. Really? Yes, I find them quite bright. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, Sennheiser makes some good stuff as well. Audio Technica AKG. I like the AKG. I use the D5, which is a dynamic mic. That works well as well. There's so many options out there. To be honest, just don't buy the cheap Amazon stuff. Don't buy the non-brand name stuff. If you're buying a mic and it's more than like 70 odd bucks, then it's going to be pretty good. They've all got different polar patterns. They're all a little bit brighter, a little bit darker, but yeah, you'll find something that works for you. And buy from somewhere where you can return if you want to. That's why I recommend Amazon. I know a lot of people don't love the Amazon, but on my gear guide, that's why I recommend Amazon, because it's so easy to just buy things and try them. Look, and I don't love it. It's not great for the environment to just buy things and then return them straight away. But sometimes you buy something and it's just not right for you, and then you can return it and try something different. So there you go. There's little recommendation salad. Let's play this one. This is Anna Daisy, who says it's a cover song by Ed Sheeran. It's called Give Me Love. And we are here under the covers here on Your Music Live. This is Anna Daisy. Let's give it a spin.
Give me love by Ed Sheeran. Take one. 1, 2, 3. Give me love like her. Lately I've been waking up alone. Pain splattered teardrops on my shirt. Told you I should let you go. And then I fight my corner. Maybe tonight I'll call you after my blood turns into alcohol. No, I just wanna hold you. Give a little time to me, burn this eyes. We'll play hide and seek, turn this around. All I want is taste of your lips and love. My mind, give me love. My mind, give me love.
Good stuff there. Yeah, just a little gentleness in the vocal tone there, working well. I love seeing, I'm going to sound like an old man now, but I love seeing young people just getting out there and giving things a go and having a go. You're going to grow and learn. The only way you learn is by playing and continuing to play and build. Like I said with Cookie in the last one, just keep playing, keep building on those skills. And the one thing I'll say, Anna, is when you just sort of let it go, then your vocal performance just went through the roof. So I think I don't know, probably a bit nerve-wracking. I understand. It's very nervous, even when you're just performing to a camera, like when you're sharing stuff. But yeah, I could hear when you hit that chorus and you started going for it, yeah, the vocals just cut through beautifully. So keep doing your thing, and I dig it. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, it took me back there. I used to play viola, and the tape there to learn the finger positions to get the, what do you call it? The attenuation, something like that. Man, that took me back because I tried to learn viola when I was a kid and didn't go well. It was not a good viola player. Actually, I've told the story before and it's not very funny, but it's true. I was awarded the best viola player in all of Burnside Primary School when I was like an 11-year-old. I was the only viola player, but we don't talk about that. Best viola player. All right, next up, Wild Rose. Cece says, Neil Young wrote this song in 1970 on his After the Gold Rush album. I just wanted to do a simple recording with focus on the guitar and vocals. Cheers. Very cool stuff. Let's give it a spin. This is our friend and long-time supporter and community member, Wild Rose Cece. Don't Let It Bring You Down, Neil Young cover, to finish out our cover songs here on Your Music Live. Beautiful stuff there, Wild Rose CC. And I'm doing Canadian tunes next week on the Happy Hour. Might be stealing that one because I've tried to play other Neil Young tunes and it just doesn't come out for me. But that one might be one, now that I've heard your beautiful acoustic guitar rendition of it, that might be one that I can have a crack at too. Very cool stuff. I know. How good is Wild Rose? We don't hear enough from you, CC. Yeah, it's always great to hear a tune from Wild Rose CC. So thank you for sharing that one. I knew I had missed something. ET Phone Home. Oh my goodness. See, I was... You will see on the replay if you watch, I was stumbling through trying to go, ET4 home. How did I not get there? I said at the time, I'm like, I'm old and I'm definitely missing something with this artist name. But it was a cool track, so thank you. Yeah, exactly. I know. Just as the poor Edmonton Oilers are looking like they're really going to struggle against the Florida Panthers, I'm going to do Canadians. All right. Let us continue on, shall we? Big second half coming up here. We've got another Play My Fire beat. We're going to hear about DistroKid in just a jiffy. And we've got ourselves about 15, 20 songs to close out the show. It's going to be a great second half. We are running late, but wouldn't be Your Music Live if we were on time now, would it? Last week, I introduced you to an artist by the name of D. Yale, and we're going to play another tune from D. Yale because they're just so cool. I kept listening to their music, and I can't remember, they put a post somewhere, and I'm like, I hope we hear more from you, and they sent another one in. So they say, although love has its highs and lows, Welcome to My Love Infection invites you on a feel-good journey of the peaks of love to revive your soul and stimulate those thoughts of how beautiful love can be. Here, let's get some positivity flowing. Not with an ad, just what is it? SoundCloud, Cloud of Sounds. Let's give this one a spin. This is D. Yale. Welcome to My Love Inflection. Did I say infection before? Oh dear, that's a very different kind of song. Sorry, D. Yale. Welcome to My Love Inflection on Your Music Live.
Welcome to my love inflection. Let me incite you with my rhyme. Can I provoke you with reflection? When love was beautiful and kind, love can bring you up and down and all around. Yeah, take you to some highs and lows. Oh, let me be your guide. I'm so glad that you stopped by. I promise this ride I'll show you love. Take a drink from my water, yeah. Put you to the clouds of love. Levels you haven't thought of. And we're singing, let your mind. Come on in, settle down, unwind. Take a seat, enjoy this poetic flow. Oh, won't you stay a while? Even if you have to laugh and cry, I'd be obliged, 'cause there ain't no place I've got to go. Baby, won't you stay? Baby, won't you stay with me?
Everything just sitting perfectly in its place there. D. Yale, clearly great vocalist, but how about that mix with the backing vocals in there, the little click organ stabs, the bass and the drums just driving that thing along there. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, such a funky bass line. Now, D. Yale, clearly a lot of natural talent, and wouldn't be surprised if there's some vocal training. One or both, because Jesus, like just hitting those notes and just the vocal control to do like that is not easy to do, and perfection in every little change up there. Heaps of range, lots of variety. Really cool stuff. I dig it. Thank you for sharing that one. Let's grab another tune. This is from Fuzzy Vandelay. We're going to jump back over to the old Bandcamp here. Feel free to share your Bandcamps because, especially if it's like an album artwork type thing, Bandcamp actually looks kind of cool. If you set up your Bandcamp like Fuzzy Vandelay have, yeah, we can play it like this and we get like a nice album art and your little header thing there, and then folks can actually go and follow you on the Bandcamps. So yeah, YouTube and videos obviously are preferred. SoundCloud and Slaps is cool, but Bandcamp, if you got it, share it. This one, they say, this song starts out slow, depressive, and dejected before building to an anthemic climax. And more info in the link. Well, it's this is the problem with playing things on Your Music Live. Will we get to the climax in this tune? We're definitely going to try. This is Favorite Lies, Fuzzy Vandelay on Your Music Live.
Everything and nothing more or less. You warm the darkest night with just how are you close, how are you far? I can see your beauty, but I can't see your scars.
Love it. It's very, yeah, it's very 90s, like a lot of very 90s grunge, alternative rock kind of soundings in there. Sounds like a Silverchair song. I love the movement. I love a song that goes from like a nice sort of clean bit to kicking in. Just feels so 90s. Reminds me of the heyday of alt rock music, and really cool stuff there. Obviously, we only heard 2 minutes of it. You can go and check out the whole thing. I highly recommend it. It's on the Bandcamp there, so buy it. Chuck them $1. Buy the track. Do it. It's cool. You know what? I'm going to buy their track. I'm going to do it right now. Let's see. I'll give them $1 only because I buy so much music. I'm sorry guys, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to check out. So just bear with me while I buy cool music. All right, it's going to cost me $1.67 Australian because I'm Australian, you see, and I'll go in here. This is the cool thing about Bandcamp. You can support people and you can do it directly by just paying them for their music. It doesn't have to go through any sort of third party or anything. I'm just going to dive in here. I'm going to have to do... This is the thing, I have to do like I got 2-factor authentication on everything. But here, this is the how to buy music when you dig it, when you want to support an artist. Why am I not getting my code? There you go. Let's send me my one-time code, and we'll throw this in here. Yeah, welcome to the part of the show where I just buy people's music. It's fun. All right, we're going to continue. We're good. Please buy it. Thank you. It does take a lot. Does anyone else both enjoy and feel good by the fact that they have the ability to have 2-factor authentication, but get a little bit peeved every time? You're just like, damn you scammers. Every time I buy something and I have to go to my phone and put in a code and go to my authenticator, it takes me twice as long, but it keeps you very, very secure. There you go. I have purchased it. It's in me collection. And this is the cool thing. You can download the WAV file. So you can grab the full version, download Favorite Lies. I'm going to get the full high-res WAV file to listen to later so I can get the whole thing in perfect quality. There you go, Bandcamp. Who knew? All right. Sorry, that was a bit random. But when I like something, I like it. All right. Future Phoenix is up next, and they just say, "I'm dead inside." Is that the name of the song? Hopefully, that's not your state of mind. That's what it's called. It's called Haunted, and it's a cool tune. So let's jump on over and take a listen. This is Future Phoenix on Your Music Live.
There's a hole in my soul and I can't feel it. Nowhere to go, so I suppose I'll just go in it. Somebody told me to hold on, but I can't feel it. Nobody told me to let go, but I just did it. Oh, shit's creep, man, the boat is shit's deep. Steady float, pistol gleaming as he hold it, trigger in his antidote. Free the demons at his throat, leaking from the tragic cold. Tweaking on the bathroom floor, won't be in need of any hope. Can't stop it. Shit is breaking my mind and it's taking my time. It's toxic. I can't say I'm alright, but I say I'm alright. I'm haunted. It replays in my mind, make me stay at a time where I lost it. Cause everything died, but I say I'm alright. I'm haunted. Me is beginning to start winning, and on the outside you would doubt I had that feeling. I've been kneeling, but this shit is just not healing. Everything is out to get me, and I think I'll let it kill me. What is in me is beginning to start winning, and on the outside you would doubt I had that feeling. I've been kneeling, but this shit is just not healing. Everything is out to get me, and I think I'll let it kill me. There's a hole in my soul and I can't feel it. Nowhere to go, so I suppose I'll just go with it. Somebody told me to hold on, but I can't feel it. Nobody told me to let go, but I just did it. Oh, shit's creep, man, the boat is shit's deep.
Very cool there. Haunted Future Phoenix. Very dark, very brooding tune there. Obviously a very dark kind of subject matter. And yeah, if you're struggling with stuff, there's support out there. There's help. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff. I get it. I dig it. It's not always easy, but there's always support. There are always people out there to help you. Always have to say that just because it's true. And I know it can feel like you're lonely until you realize that there's a whole community of people, and many of them are struggling with the same stuff that you are. But very, very cool. Yeah, definitely a nice, clean sound on that one. Really great. Yeah, you can just feel it. You know how sometimes you can feel the passion, you can feel the angst in someone's flow. Very cool. I like it. Yeah, mean attitude. Good shit indeed. Very good. I know. And exactly, such a sparse beat in a hip-hop track is rare. It is a rarity these days, for sure. Should we do our Play My Fire beat? Let's play this one from Raul Nieves, and then we will do our Play My Fire beat, because Raul's cool. Raul? I just added you two names and made you a new name. Raul Nieves says, hello Pete, I'm presenting a new song on my channel called Parking Lot. Originally written and recorded in 2010 with my then fellow bandmate Gus Evangelista on vocals. I used the original vocals and re-recorded the instruments. Please start at the 4 to 5 second mark to catch the bridge and chorus. Hope you'll enjoy it. Cheers. And that's from Raul Nieves. I will do that for you, my friend. Let's dive on in here and give this one a spin. This is called Parking Lot.
Where do you think you're going to? But she moves like you never seen. I see her in my dreams. Yeah, she's got me up till 2. Wait in the parking lot. I just want to talk and be close to you.
to sneak a little solo in there as well. Great stuff there. I love the processing on those vocals. Really clean, and love the little bit of slap back on there. Really works well for it. A good tune, and yeah, very kind of nostalgic rock, straight out rock song there. Good stuff. And Raul, as I say about many of the artists around here, great artist, somehow even better dude. So yeah, you can just tell, can't you? You can tell the people that are just humble, just doing their thing. They're just like, hey, I made this, and here I'd like to share it with you. Great stuff there from Raul Nieves. All right, let's do this thing, shall we? Should we do the play my fire beat? I think we shall. Let me fire up a browser tab here. This is the problem. I'm not logged in on my Firefox, so I have to do a little bit of fancy work here to get in. And what should we make? The code here. Let's make it simple. We were talking about microphones, so let's keep it really easy on your typing fingers. Let's put hashtag mic. Drop the mic. Yes, drop mic in the chat. Hashtag mic, M-I-C, if you would like to go into the draw to win a play on Your Music Live right here today. That rhymes, and you know that rhymes, Marge. All right, let's play another song while we wait for folks to get their hashtag mics in the chat. We're going to go back to the Bandcamp. Did I set a dangerous precedent there buying that track live on the show? We're going to play the Green Flash, and they're like, why aren't you buying our track, Pete? Why aren't you buying everyone's? It's going to cost me a fortune to do this show. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is the Green Flash. They say, in this song, we talk about friends who have sunk into drugs. It's a story drawn from our life experiences of seeing these friends attracted by the light and promise of drugs, with no way to help them, no way to do anything about this limitless attraction. Yeah, searching for the next high. It's a tough thing, isn't it? Not cool. So this is the Green Flash. They are from France, Montferrat in France, and it's called Butterflies in the Light here on Your Music Live. Good is that? Love those arps. Excellent stuff indeed. Butterflies in the Light there from the Green Flash here on Your Music Live. Let's do one more tune, and then we'll do our Play My Fire beat, because I know that Dynamite Throw has been hanging with us here in the chat, and we're going to share a track of theirs over on slaps.com. This is a track by the name of Full Circle. They say, "Hi Pete and YML listeners, please allow me to slap you with some funk bass, and while I'm at it, I'll double kick you with some drums." Recorded live in the studio. Thanks for all you do. I love this show. P.S. Can you play 2 minutes? If you can, 2 minutes of playtime would be greatly appreciated to showcase the song parts. Well, the good thing about slaps.com is it's easy to know how much I've played, because it shows me right here. So yeah, I'll give you 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, kid. Show us what you got. Dynamite Throw. Full Circle, Your Music Live.
Every generation's a different situation now. They tell you grow up, but they never tell you how. It's the return of the prodigal son. It's a redemption, shove it only one. And it's the emergence of the impossible child. It's the implausible now for a boy who's back from the wild. Recognition of the former domain. And I swear how that's pretty loud. Make it feel so much like rain. Make it feel so much like I am sitting out here on the front steps. Pick a Coca-Cola and have so much a couple of cigarettes. Evening light is spreading out across the sky. I've been a man for far too many years. I swear I ain't gonna cry. Mother, mother, where have you gone?
I know. Madness. Ridiculous. Yeah, a little Mike Patton influence. Weirdly enough, there are parts of the vocal there that sounds almost Eddie Vedder-like. Very cool stuff. Yeah, little Tom Jones. Mr. Bungle plays Tom Jones. Very cool stuff there from Dynamite Throw. See, these are the sort of awesome artists that we attract around here on Your Music Live. You get to hear an eclectic mix of really cool sounds. That one, no exception. Talking Heads on steroids. There you go. Lots of cool euphemisms coming in here. Right, let's us do this Play My Fire beat. I reckon Dynamite Throw, that track, would be a great thing to have in the background while we spin the wheel here and see who we're going to play. Let's bring this on up. Let's turn them back up. Oh yeah. Let's spin that wheel, baby. We're gonna play on Your Music Live today. It's gonna be Mark Bro. Very cool. Yes, that would have been cooler if it was doing the drums just as it like hit the winner. But there you go. Mark Bro is our winner, bro. So you can go and put your choice of song right here in the chat. Very cool to see one of our usual suspects, Mark, who's a part of the furniture around here at Studio Live today. Appreciate you, my friend. And you know the drill. Go ahead and let us know what you'd like to hear. While you decide, we're going to talk a little bit about DistroKid. Because did you know that you can actually do a lot of cool things with DistroKid, including something that I'm in the process of doing slowly but surely, and that is adding lyrics to all of my songs. If you want to add lyrics to your songs, you need to come in here and go into the little section here called Enhance Your Music, and you can go into lyrics. Now, you get your plain text lyrics you get with every DistroKid plan, and you can see here I've started adding the plain lyrics in here. If you haven't added plain lyrics for something, you got a little bit of a head start here. So say I wanted to add lyrics to my song New Beginning here. Let's click on that one and go to our plain lyrics. Did you know we've got an AI guesser? An AI lyrics guesser. This is pretty cool. Let's hit the AI guess button. And what it's going to do, it's going to listen to my song and it's going to find the lyrics. This saves you a heap of time. Are you really bad like me and you don't really have the lyric sheets for all your older songs? Yeah, well, this makes it really quick to do. Look at this. Hesitation, fear of change. I paralyzed you. And see, this is the thing. It's not going to be perfect. Has paralyzed you and made you cheat out yourself. See, this is a bad choice because it's like Eddie Vedder. Cultivation of new ideas can make a difference to you and those you care about. There's a new beginning ready if you want it. All you got to do is open up your mind. So yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but it gives you a really good head start. And then you can just get your lyrics out there. If you go to the Musician Plus plan, you also get synced lyrics. Now, synced lyrics are super cool. If we go back here to the Enhance Your Music and we go to lyrics, if there's one that we've already got plain text lyrics for, but we want to add synced lyrics, this is cool. It's like playing, let's go with choices. How have I not done the sync lyrics of my choices? This is fun because you play a little game of like Guitar Hero, but it's like the most basic Guitar Hero you've ever played, right? All you need to do is listen to the song and then hit your space bar and hold your space bar down as it's playing each lyric. It does take a while to load up your song, especially when you're streaming at the same time, but all you need to do is hit the play button here, and what we'll do is we'll do this live. We'll do it live. Here's my song. You have to listen to a bit of my music now. This is a bad choice again because it's got a big intro. But all you do here is when you get to this, look at this, hold down my space bar. So it's like playing the most basic, simple version of Guitar Hero you've ever played. And then let it go. There you go. We'll pause that. So yeah, you can go ahead and do your lyrics using DistroKid. And why would you do it? Why would you add lyrics to your releases? Well, people can search via lyrics. It can put lyrics in the actual sort of description of, say, on YouTube Music. It can add it to like Spotify and Apple Music. There's a heap of reasons you want to get your metadata, your lyrics in your songs. Very, very cool stuff. So we thank DistroKid. And look, how cool are DistroKid? Look at that. Look at that. Yep, rainbow flag there. Rainbow DistroKid logo. They're good people, right? They're good people. Mark has, while I've been talking DistroKid, Mark's decided 2 years ago, Songtember. There we go. Vaknases on YouTube. Let's play this one from Mark. So we're going to go to the YouTubes. We're going to search Mark Bro, and we're going to type in Vaknases. My pronunciation's terrible, especially other languages. Let's give this one a spin. He says, while on vacation with my wife, I got inspired to write a song about a guy who goes on vacation with his ... It doesn't actually show the rest of it here, but we're going to play it anyway. So this is Mark's Songtember. If you don't know about Songtember, that's our Song in a Month challenge. I'll tell you a bit more about it after we play this one from Mark. The winner of our Play My Fire Beat, Mark Wood.
Ça fait un an au-dessus que je travaille comme un chien. Je donne du temps à mon boss, puis il me reste presque rien. Mais là, le temps est venu, il faut que je prenne soin de moi. Avec une petite frette dans ma main. Assis au bord du lac, le soleil sur ma peau. Une belle brise me caresse, vraiment, y a rien de trop beau. La seule chose qu'il y a de mieux pour apprécier la vie, ma blonde dans mes bras dans mon lit. On en profite pour oublier tous nos soucis, prendre le temps de respirer. que des fois faut bien se gâter. C'était une
Très bien. Yes, molto bene. Sorry, I'm doing Italian. Doing Italian on Duolingo at the moment. I started doing French. I was all proud. I was telling Mark, I'm like, Mark, I'm doing French again. And then we worked out we wanted to go to Italy next year. And I'm like, well, I really got to prioritize Italian over French. And yes, vacances. Vacances or vacances? Yeah, that's vacation, right? In French, I think. Very good. Yes, très bien. Indeed. All right, thank you, Mark, for sharing that one. Let's make sure that we do a couple of things. Let's just share that one and add that one to our list. Man, we are super late today. Hope no one's got anywhere to be. We are way behind here. Where are we? We'll slide this in here after Dynamite Throw, who we just played. There's our fire beat. We're going to write in Mark. Bro, not Vro, Bro. And there we go. Save that one in there. That's now there in the description. Yeah, merci beaucoup. Yes, thank you. Subtitles. Do you have the interpretation in the description here? You do. Look, see, this is why Mark's a bloody pro, because he's got down here. There you go. It's been over a year. I've been working like a dog, giving time to my boss with not much left for me. Yeah, very cool. So you can read it if you want to go and check it out. It is there. So that's his 2022. Am I making it up, or did you do two songs? Did you do one in English and one in French in 22, Mark? I've got that in my head for some reason. Could be wrong. Righty. 4 tacos and a Pacifico beer. I'm 10 days. I'm 1/3 the way through my dry month, folks. It's a thing. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's all good. Very much healthy, giving my liver a much needed rest. But yeah, tell you what, get to the end of some days and it's like cold beer would go down so well right now. Just saying. Well, let's play this next one. This is from Silence. Over on the Cloud of Sounds, they say, heartbreak story. I'm experimenting with different styles of music. Well, I'm experimenting with giving you a spin. So let's do this. This is Silence, and this is their song called Sueños. We're going to give it a spin for you right here, right now. Your music.
G'day.
Hey, it's RSPCA guy.
Well, whatever you want. Any good strong dog name will do. Now, I may not be purebred.
Oh, yes. Adopt pets. I mean, that's a good message. I'll give it to that. I love the RSPCA. They're our, like, ASPCA. They're like the animal cruelty prevention people. Do go and, yeah, don't go to a breeder. Don't pay someone $4,000 for a purebred dog. Go pick up a delightful little mongrel. Anyway, this is, this is Silence. Sueños. Your music live.
Cuentos del pasado me dicen que yo estoy loco. Sueños del futuro se quedaron en mi coco. Yo solo quería poder descansar un poco. Solo la inconsciencia me curó el corazón roto. Y buscando entre líneas me pinté de otro color. Quise buscarte en cuentos, no encontré un final mejor. Ya bueno, mejor dejo todo en stand-by. Tal vez es mejor si decimos bye bye. Que mierda, otra vez de noche no quiero soñar. Ya sé que siempre en sueños me vienes a visitar. Despierto y no te tengo y vuelvo a despertar. Te tuve y te perdí y hoy te has vuelto a marchar. Sueños repetitivos como loops que no paran. Me atormentan las sombras, las noches en mi cama. Me llevan lejos de esta tierra pa' otra sala. Me indican que pudimos ser solo si no fallaba. Y otra vez otro día sin poder dormir. Y otra vez una cama que se ha quedado sin ti. Y otro cuento roto que inventé para disociar. Y otra canción idiota que nadie quiere escuchar.
¿Cómo amar sin poseer? ¿Cómo dejar que te quieran sin que te falte el aire?
Want a whole song played on your music
¿Cómo
live?
amar sin pedir nada a cambio? Sin
Make it 1 minute 33.
necesitar nada a cambio.
Very cool stuff there. I like it. Oh, just quirky, just awesome. I like it. Very good stuff. Nice flow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Two in a row, multilingual show that we have around here for you. We always have a bit of fun. And I agree with you, Scotty Baby. Life is too short. But yeah, it's for a good cause. So I'm happy to take one for the team. You guys get to laugh at me. And you can donate to the cause. We'll raise some money for some much needed support for folks who are suffering with cancer. So it's a good thing. All right, Pagan Song. Speaking of struggling, says, sorry, not saying Pagan Song struggling. Life has been challenging recently, they say, with many things going awry. In response, I've poured my angst and frustration into a composition aptly named Dumpster Fire, utilising trash cans and dumpsters as percussion instruments. I've drawn inspiration from grindhouse films for their distinctively gritty sound. This piece is a fusion of metallic urban percussion influenced partly by acid jazz and partly by the performance group Stomp. That sounds awesome. I'm in already. So let's give this a spin, shall we? This is Pagan Song, one of our favourite artists around here. Dumpster Fire on Your Music Live.
It's a goddamn dumpster fire. It's a goddamn dumpster fire. It's a goddamn dumpster fire. It's a goddamn dumpster fire.
Oh yeah, my goodness, yes, it is. It is a dumpster fire, and I'll just say, don't watch the news, folks. You can't really do anything about any of the stuff. Sorry, I won't get up on my soapbox because we're short on time. But my goodness, not only are lots of bad things happening, but the media is not helping it. Not with fake news, no, just with completely dramatizing and capitulating all the negativity and all the hate. It's like, yeah, look, a whole bunch of bad things happened. It's like, yes, and by you presenting them in the way you do, you're making it worse. Good job, media. All right. Save us, Matt Dunning. Matt Dunning says, hi, Pete. Hope all is good and your videos on Logic Pro for iPad 2 have been very welcome. Thank you, my friend. My mum died a few years ago in a care home after COVID. In the end, she lost everything, including her memories, so this track is about her, all created in Logic Pro iOS apart from the vocals in M-Voice Cakewalk PC. All the best from Matt. Matt Dunning creates some really cool tunes, and I'm sure this one is no exception. This one's called Memory. Matt Dunning here on Your Music Live.
Shadows moving faster now. My eyes dim, but once shone bright. Cold heart, no warmth in this room. Final day to see it through. Drifting back to 10 years ago. My thoughts clear and say close.
cool stuff there, Matt Dunning. And there's something about that guitar tone. That was a guitar sample that I used a lot back in like the early 90s when I was creating music using like Tracker software. It was just this, it sounds very similar to a guitar sample that was going around that many of us used. Very cool stuff there from Matt Dunning. A very nice, soothing homage, absolutely. And yeah, what a cool video as well to go along with it. Very well done indeed. Some lovely melodies going on there, and yeah, loved the video. Even the Cats Left is one of my favourite artist names of all time. Even the Cats Left. It just gives you mental images of things, doesn't it? They say was trying to learn Travis picking, and as I wasn't picking it up, I ad-libbed this song. When I came around to recording the song, I found almost all the verses stacked with "and," so I tried to make it all "and" but failed and still can't Travis pick. Thanks, Pete. All righty, let's jump over. What ad have we got? Should we see? Have we got an ad playing over here on the Cloud of Sounds? It's not even playing. It's not even playing the ad now. The ad crashed. Good on you, SoundCloud. Let's just reload and give this a spin. This is Easy to Sway. Even the Cats Left.
I can take some more, and these leavings like revolving doors, and the steps you take and your heart breaks and you come back for more. And I can leave these eyes glazed, these strokes in different days, and the man I was on the forward use repay. And I can take this for strength, and I can break this weakness hell bent, and I can take away the pain and the long for your touch and try to refrain. And it's me all over again. And the wind breezes and the losing of some friends.
Really cool stuff there. Even the Cats Left. Again, every time I see the artist name, it makes me smile. And some good tunes there. I dig it. Some head bobbing goodness there from Even the Cats Left. Easy to Sway here on Your Music Live today. We're going to keep moving here because we're already half an hour over time. When will I learn to put less songs on every week's song thing? Yeah. This is the Scott Brothers Band. Now, this is the second half. We're going to start it at 2 minutes 50. Let's just make sure we can cue this up to 2 minutes 50. We're going to hear the outro of this one. This is the tune recorded in 1994 and then recorded a few weeks ago, featuring Scotty Baby playing the instruments, Carl on drums, and the original 1994 vocal. So I'm gonna play this for Scotty because we love Scotty. But yeah, don't anyone else get the ideas that you can just submit the same song again all the time and I'll play the second half. Just saying. All right, let's give this one a spin. Over on the slaps.com. It's on Slaps, so you know it's good. This is Scott Brothers Band and Empty Road here on Your Music Live.
Once in a lifetime, baby, never calling for so far away. You keep running, but you won't stay. I don't know what I'm saying, or even who I'm talking to. I just know I gotta break away. I just need some sense of freedom to be like I'm on my own. Nothing happens.
Nice little outro there. Very cool stuff from our mate Scotty Baby. And look at that, I threw 88 Fire on there to match 1988. Oh, let's put it to 94. To make it 94. Good stuff there. And I love it. I love the doing a project like that where you're just finding something from the past and bringing it back in. Yeah, exactly. You got to try these things, don't you? Because what are you going to do if you can't record it? You just grab the old vocals and put them on there. Very good stuff indeed. Alrighty. Yes. And don't forget, you can join slaps.com. Why don't you? Look at my CTR. Look at my beautiful comment to track ratio of 10.00. I don't think that goes up anymore, even when I comment. I'll just go, nice one, Scotty. Do I get any credit? Oh, I do. I've got, it's so high now. I've made so many comments that it's going up by only a little bit every time I do it. So it's kind of fun to watch that. All righty, we're coming towards the end here. We're going to stay on slaps.com. Let's hang out over here on Slaps. This is our mate Seamus O from right here in little old Radelaide. He says that this song is about the cost of living and the insane prices we have to pay for stuff that used to cost way, way, way less. Sick of it. Here. I am also sick of it. It is, it's horrible. And it's all because companies want to make more. Should we have a little rant? Mini rant alert. It's all because it's these private capital funds, it's the hedge fund investors, it's all these businesses and people that just want line go up. They just want to make profits, and they do that at any cost, at the cost of people, at the cost of jobs, at the cost of customer satisfaction. They just want line go up. So they will keep doing this, and there's really not much that we can do to fight back about it. You can't not buy groceries because the companies keep shafting you and putting the prices up. So this is where we need proper government that can step in and look after people instead of looking after the interests of private companies and private equity firms. All right, mic drop, rant over. Seamus O, let's listen to this tune. It is called Sickness. And we're going to play it for you live on Your Music Live.
I've got a twist with someone. I've got a twist today. I've got to spend a fortune each and every day.
Seamus O is so up my alley. Seriously, cool stuff there, my friend. I think we listened to a lot of the same music in the 90s and early 2000s, assuming you are of my vintage, which I'm assuming you are, because I just love that. I love the switch up, the switch between the clean. There's a band here in Adelaide called the Super Jesus that Seamus probably knows of that have perfected that. They've got really good sort of clean, hitting like big distorted choruses and then going back there. Yes, the the post-punk distorted goodness. Absolutely there. Cool. Yeah, so as Barry said, COVID gave them an excuse to put the prices up and they will never come down. It's also an excuse for inefficiency. Yeah, it's absolutely. And it's unfortunate, isn't it? Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time that I write a song about it. Because I do that, like whenever I get really angry about things, I write a song about them, to vent my spleen. So maybe, especially now that I'm dry for the month of June, it might be a good time to just get the angry out, get the guitar out and kick the distortion in and see what happens. All right. R Times 2 has a track. They say, I hope you are well. I found this loop in BandLab, loved it, and decided to make a track out of it. Added guitars and vocals using my MIDI Fuse 1 interface with a 4th gen iPad Air. Everything recorded, mixed and mastered in BandLab iOS. Thanks for playing the track and supporting indie music. And that's from Rudy, aka R Times 2. Let's give this one a spin. It's called Message to the Creator.
Been searching all around, trying to find an answer. I just wanna know where to go. Trying to understand. I just wanna know where to go. Fusion reigns supreme. My daydream. And I just wanna know.
Very cool stuff there from Rudy R Times 2. Yeah, I'd have to agree with Mars Capone here, and I think it's not even a criticism. It's just that I think a lot of artists, like when you're creating music, you might be a little bit self-conscious, and you might not want to put your voice, your vocals out there front and center. Few dB there on that vocal, and I reckon it's going to cut through that mix beautifully. I know it's laid back, it's lo-fi kind of chill stuff. You don't want to overpowering the music, but you definitely want it to just be up there. And again, that's coming from me, who mixes my vocals too loud. I'll admit it. I did it for a long time, and now I probably mix them too soft because I'm so conscious of it. I've got it the wrong way around. Oh, there's a new Pleasant Green video. So I get distracted by things. Does anyone do that where they're watching something and then they see down the side and they're like, oh, I want to watch a new Scammers tried to rob me. Here's how I found them. Anyway, it is a time where this is our longest show in a really long time. I need to get better. I need to reduce the number of songs. I always put like 35, 40 songs on. I need to make that about 30, I think, per show. Now that we've caught up, I think I can do that. So this is our last three, the final countdown, our anti-penultimate song, our third to last song. It's just a wanky way of saying third to last, really. This is PA. They say so many messages in one. Yeah, PA always has a lot of messages in her music, and I'm sure this one is no exception. This is Sandstorm. Only You on My Mind. Pronounce it alternative, baby, right here on Your Music Live.
Still here in the streets of my past. Still live fear. Still live fear. Am I older? Did I make it out? Can I scream while I hear you speaking so loud. To the better me, to the bed me. Facts that I carry with me packed in an hourglass, sand running through my wisdom, that's when nothing will last. Facts that I carry with me packed in an hourglass, sand running through my wisdom, that's when nothing will last. Nothing lasts forever, even pain. Is this a bad joke? I'm trapped in my dreams. Show me the light in my night. The sleepless fight with you on my mind. Only 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 you on my mind. Facts that I carry with me packed in an hourglass, sand running through my wisdom, that's when nothing will last. Facts that I carry with me packed in an hourglass, sand running through my wisdom, that's when nothing will last. Facts that I carry with
How
me.
cool is PA? I'm a little. The nose ring going to the ear. I'm sorry. I love this. By the way, PA, you know I love your stuff. You know I love your music. The visuals in this one are just are very cool. But I'm just looking at that dude and I'm like, imagine if I was like that and I was walking around, I'd definitely walk past a tree branch and get that caught and just be like this. Just like dangling. It was like a local man in the eastern suburbs of Adelaide was found dangling from a tree when his nose ear chain got caught. Paramedics rushed to the scene and were able to free the man, who was told he's old, uncool, and should never try that sort of piercing again. Good stuff, PA. Adios, Scotty baby. We've got 2 songs to go. The Green Flash. I don't know what time it is in your country. In France, it's 3:40 a.m. Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming here. And I know many of our shout out to our friends in the UK and Europe. I know that this show is at a very bad time for you live, but great to see you tuning in here. And if you can catch the replay, all the better for it. Fuzzy Vanderlei is here. There you go. Got here late, but thanks for sharing our chat. Well, thank you for being part of the community. It's always cool to see new folks coming into this community. It is amazing. There's new folks, and then there's Mars Capone. Does that make you feel old, Mars? Mars Capone has been around this community for a long time supporter, amazing creator, super good dude. Whenever I need a recommendation of something to watch or something to check out, I just go back to my Patreon messages and check out, what did Mars send me last time? And then I go and watch that, and it's always cool. So Mars Capone creates great music. He's, again, one of those creators that's not in your face, not out there every week. He steps back, in a very considered manner, creates great music and then shares it. And this one is no exception. I love this one. I've been hearing this one in work in progress for a while. It's a mashup of viral clip and a supposed 1950s LSD experiment and an episode of a 60s cop procedural. Don't do drugs, kids. It is an absolute ride, and you're going to enjoy this one. I think this is 1950s housewife versus Blue Boy on acid. PSA. Mars Capone, he's back on Your Music Live.
I think it's time for you to have your lysergic acid. Drink this down, and we'll be back after a while and see how you're doing.
What do you think of it? This is a glass of water. 100 gamma of LSD. Three hours later. What do you think?
It took us 4.5 minutes to reach the vacant lot where the strange behaving juvenile was reported to have been seen.
Chewing the bark off a tree. Chewing the bark off a tree. Chewing the bark off a tree. Chewing the bark off a tree.
Oh man, I love it, Mars. Yes, please continue being weird. Never be normal again. There's no such thing as normal. Everything's just something. Everything is something. So yeah, go and check that one out. If you don't already follow Mars Capone, you should, because like I say, he's not always produced. It's not like the weekly stuff. You're not going to get stuff all the time. But when something comes up, it's always gold and it's always weird. Well, not always weird, but it's very cool. Yeah, definitely go back and listen to that one, Mark, or check it out in the description. I'm going to leave a comment here for Mars. I'm going to say, just spun this on YML. What a quote unquote trip. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? Yeah, I love seeing the process in there. It does give me a mild headache. In fact, I've got such a headache, I'm going to go and take some paracetamol. Oh no, the packet's now only got 20, not 24 because of shrinkflation. Damn you companies. Sorry, going back onto a previous topic. Guess what? Yeah, nearly a 3-hour show here today. I apologize for that because I always go a bit loopy after the 2-hour mark. So I will promise you that next week we're going to keep it closer to 2 hours so that we value your precious time. But I think you'll agree, there was so much great music on this week's show. I'm sure you found at least one artist that you hadn't heard of before that now you're going to go and check out. And can you do that for me this week? Whether you're watching here live or on the replay, reach out. Artists love it when people say, hey, I just listened to your tune and I dig it. Places like slaps.com, you can do it easily. YouTube, you can leave a comment. You can, on the SoundCloud, you can leave comments. Like all these platforms have the ability for you to go. So pick one or two artists and songs that you heard on the show today. Go to the description, go follow them and let them know. Say, I heard you on YML and I dug it. There you go. Oh, I don't know if the microphone picked it up, but my stomach just went, it's nearly lunchtime. So I'm going to finish up here. Can I say a few thank yous before we go, before we play this other Southside Willie tune, our featured artist, and finish off the show? I'd like to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Don't forget, if you're not already signed up to DistroKid, you can do that right now, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. And we really do thank them. We really do recommend them because getting your music out there to the world is just an easy and really fun thing to do. And like I say, $22.99 a year. Just think of how much you're paying for your other subscriptions and think of the value and the coolness you get from a DistroKid subscription. I think it speaks for itself. Also, thank you to our wonderful artists, 40 plus tunes that we played here on the show this week. You're all awesome. You all rock. And thank you for sharing. Thank you to our moderators, the wonderful Thomas Christ, who is here every week, does all the work, has to listen to me, my droning on for hours and hours each week, and does it out of the goodness of his heart. So a huge thank you. Round of applause for Thomas, if you may, and our other wonderful moderators, got Jade and Leela and all the crew who help us out. Thank you to you. And finally, thanks you. Thank you to you. It's your music live, but we couldn't do it. If it was just, look, I often say I'd probably do it if it was just me. In fact, I did. This show came out of the fact that I did this anyway. And I thought, why, when I go and discover music and I find cool music, why don't I share it with the world? And that's what Your Music Live came out of. So thank you to you for being here. You're all awesome. You all rock. And we're going to finish off with this one. This is Southside Willie. This is a brand new one called Embarrassment. And Willie says, Embarrassment is the first music video to be released from my debut album, Dad Bod. A tongue-in-cheek look at how I must appear to friends and family when I publicly release music that's either oversharing or straight up making fun of myself. I know they're all proud of me for putting myself out there and having fun with it, but I do open them up for a little embarrassment being associated with me. I can relate to this very much so. So yeah, I think this is why I dig this and why I wanted to make Southside Willie our featured artist this week. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. A little 2.5-minute ditty. Great video to go along with this. This is Southside Willie, and this is Embarrassment to take us out here on Your Music Live. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye for now.
I've got my missus on the camera, rolling her eyes while I'm acting a brat, trying to rap like a dumb guy. I'm a fully grown man with a mortgage, it's not normal. I don't think my mum minds, socially awkward, never very cautious. When I open my mouth, start talking. Before my thoughts have finished forming, I'm already 4 feet deep, no warning. I'm a cringe fest in a string vest. They're like, oh no, what's he gonna sing next? Currently married, but if I keep this up, then I'm fairly sure I'll be ringless. Bring shame on my family's name. I'm a low-wage rapper who should act his age. I'm a pain and my soulmate Zane, and she hates when I'm making a film with her face in. I'm an embarrassment, and in the interest of transparency, some of the time I wish I hadn't been so embarrassing, but that's me. I'm an embarrassment, and in the interest of transparency, some of the time I wish I hadn't been so embarrassing. Fun fact, I didn't even like rap. Then I heard Fred Durst never turn back. Metal head packed with acne and a thigh gap. If I had hemorrhoids, I might have. TMI, allow me to apologise. I refine diarrhea with the mind. Sometimes I say things just because they rhyme. I provide more deets than I need to supply. I'm a dad and apparently a role model. The way I'm acting is actually loads funner. Got my bum out, cheeks looking so supple. Lucky I got junk in the trunk cause I'm no stunner. Did you laugh? Cause I laugh. Real life I go red on the net, then I'm past it. My approach to art is not the smartest. I'd rather talk about the last time I farted. I'm an embarrassment, and in the interest of transparency, some of the time I wish I hadn't been so embarrassing, but that's me. I'm an embarrassment, and in the interest of transparency, some of the time I wish I hadn't been so embarrassing, yeah.